Hi there, it's V from Helping Ninja. Last time I promised to show you a few alternatives to Raspberry Pi, because you can't buy Raspberry Pi today in summer 2022. You know, chip shortage and stuff. But these you can have in your hands in few hours or days. Without any further ado, let me present you ta-da-da! Odroid N2 Plus, Khadas VIM4 and ROG RK3588S. All three are viable alternatives to Raspberry Pi. Don't expect deep dive on each of these devices in this video, I'll just give you a quick overview of each one. And you can decide for yourself if any of these SBCs or single board computers are any interest to you. Odroid N2 Plus is the cheapest of the three. Its cost is $140 but don't take my word for granted here. Prices could differ around the world. It's got quad-core ARM Cortex-A73 CPU cluster with speed up to 2.4 GHz and dual Cortex-A53 cluster with speed up to 2.0 GHz. 4 GB of DDR4 RAM, standard peripherals ports, and to pick one thing I like more about this device compared to Raspberry Pi 4 is that Odroid N2 Plus does have an RTC chip with battery on itself. Raspberry Pi lacks this feature and it gave me a few headaches in the past. So, thumbs up for this one. Okay, next device is Khadas VIM4, the latest addition to the Khadas VIM family. Priced at $240 with active cooling and $220 without. Under normal circumstances, this would be pricier than Raspberry Pi 4, but nowadays price of Raspberry Pis went through the roof, and that's if you can find and buy one. Khadas VIM4 has 2.2 GHz quad-core ARM Cortex-A73 and 2.0 GHz quad-core Cortex-A53 CPU, so it has got 8 cores, each more powerful than Raspberry Pi 4. Raspberry Pi has only 4 cores at 1.5 GHz. VIM4 is capable of producing 4K UI. It has got up to 8 GB of RAM, it's got powerful GPU which supports 4K UI, it's got 8K 24 FPS decoder, it's capable of encoding H.264 and H.265 at 4K 50 FPS, and it's got multi-video decoder. VIM4 beats Raspberry Pi 4 easily if you want to use it as a home media center. Raspberry Pi 4 often can transcode movies not encoded in H.265, so older movie formats won't play, for example, via Plex. VIM4 can run latest Ubuntu 22 and Android 11. GPIO pins are a little bit different than on Raspberry Pi. After the launch of VIM4 there were some hiccups with this, but as I understand it, it was all resolved by now. It's got Wi-Fi 6, and to pick one thing that beats Raspberry Pi 4 is that this device has 32 GB eMMC storage on board compared to Raspberry Pi 4, which has none and you need to use microSD card. And the last device on this list is ROG RK3588S PC. This is power-wise absolute beast in this class. It has got 8-core 64-bit CPU, each core with frequency up to 2.4 GHz. It's got up to 32 GB of RAM. ROG is capable of 8K video encoding and decoding, provides abundant interfaces, and you can buy NVMe SSD expansion, and you can use it with AR, VR, and AR. ROG runs on Android 12, Ubuntu desktop and server, Debian, RT Linux, and I bet a bunch of others too. And to pick one thing I like the most, this is by far the most powerful single board computer I could find, and its price is still within reasonable bounds. The prices I found were between $250 and $40. So these are the alternatives to Raspberry Pi 4. Heck, all of them are better in some way than Raspberry Pi. So, what are their disadvantages to Raspberry Pi? Well, first and foremost is the community and software support. Throughout the years, people gravitated to Raspberry Pi because it was basically the only option, and as time passed, this community created a whole ecosystem around Raspberry Pis, which the alternatives lack for the time being. But with the Raspberry Pi's shortage, I'll push this case forward. Give these devices a chance. You might be pleasantly surprised. Hope this information will help some of you. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you, take care, and bye.